There's a song called Eyes Glued to Xiao Zhan, and if you've never heard of it, that's exactly the point. Here at Rabbit News Hallyu, we cover the moments that most entertainment coverage breezes past. And this one? Most people filed it under cute fan interaction and moved on. They shouldn't have. On June 27, 2026, Xiao Zhan's official studio account released a set of high-quality event photos from the 31st Magnolia Awards, one of Chinese television's most prestigious ceremonies. The caption was polished and formal, hidden within the role, receiving every gaze, grateful for the encounter. Standard issue PR language. Nothing unusual there. But then the music hit. The studio had selected a fan-made song as the background track. Not a licensed score. Not original music commissioned for the release. A grassroots fan composition, one whose lyrics, translated plainly, go, eyes glued to Xiao Zhan, hand stuck to Xiao Zhan, mind completely on Xiao Zhan. It spread so fast that users started checking whether the account was actually official, refreshing the page 3 times because the combination of formal caption and deeply unbothered fan energy created a kind of cognitive dissonance nobody expected from a major celebrity's verified studio page. That dissonance is worth sitting with for a moment. Because this wasn't an accident. Studios at this level don't upload content without reviewing it. Someone on Xiao Zhan's team heard that track, looked at the formal event photos, read that earnest PR caption, and said yes. That combination is exactly right. That decision is the story. To understand why, you have to understand the Magnolia Awards context. The 31st Magnolia ceremony in June 2026 was a major industry moment for Xiao Zhan. He received recognition at one of Chinese television's most formal institutional stages, an environment that tends to run on careful choreography and controlled image management. His presence there was significant. His team's job was to translate that significance into sustained audience engagement after the event closed. The standard playbook would be, release the photos, write a dignified caption, move on. Clean. Controlled. Forgettable within 48 hours. Instead, they chose a song that sounds like it was recorded in someone's bedroom by someone who thinks about Xiao Zhan approximately all the time. And the internet lost its mind in the best possible way. But here's the detail most coverage missed: this wasn't an isolated choice. Xiao Zhan's official Weibo account followed up by posting a message actively encouraging fans to quickly carry out learning activities in the spirit of outstanding youth. That's a direct riff on the meme that had already erupted in response to the studio's music choice, a fan-created joke where observing and studying high-quality youth became elaborate, mock-official language for simply looking at Xiao Zhan. The studio didn't just use fan culture as a soundtrack. It walked into the conversation and kept going. The phrase that emerged from this, Xiao Zhan Studio conducting advanced observation and study activities for outstanding youth, became a trending topic not because it was absurd, but because it captured something real, a fandom that had developed its own internal language, its own aesthetic, its own in-jokes, and an official account that clearly understood all of it well enough to play along with native fluency. That's not easy to do. And it's not something you arrive at by accident. What makes this particular moment land harder in context is the parallel story unfolding at the Magnolia ceremony itself. Because while the studio was engineering this fan engagement moment online, Xiao Zhan was doing something entirely different on the actual red carpet, and the contrast between those two registers says something significant about how his public image is being managed right now. The most widely discussed moment from his Magnolia appearance wasn't a speech, wasn't an award. It was a small physical gesture during an interview conducted by host Guan Xiaotong, at only 26, working her first major hosting assignment at a ceremony of this scale. When she moved to interview other guests, they remained seated, requiring her to lean down. When she reached Xiao Zhan, he stood up. He adjusted to make her job easier. The cameras caught it. The internet catalogued it immediately under the hashtag Xiao Zhan has a strong brotherly presence, a tag that, it turns out, had been circulating since at least the beginning of 2026 and represents a sustained, consistent perception of him across different events and contexts, not just this one night. Guan Xiaotong also called him Xiao Zhan Ge, older brother Xiao Zhan, rather than the more formal industry standard teacher. In an environment where interactions tend to default toward either stiff professionalism or highly produced warmth, she went for something direct and informal. The spontaneity registered. He responded with an improvised wordplay on the surnames of his hypothetical collaborators, turning the names Xi, Xiao, and Yang into the phrase Shi Xiao Yang Kai, a meaning, break into smiles, within seconds of being asked. The audience laughed. Yang and I smiled and wished them a happy first collaboration. It was, by most accounts, genuinely unscripted. And that's the second place the anchor anomaly surfaces, because the studio that chose a fan-made earworm as its official soundtrack is operating in the same strategic space as the artist who stands up for a young host without appearing to calculate whether anyone is watching. Both choices are communicating the same thing through completely different channels. The fan music says, "We know you. We're not performing distance." The physical gesture says, "This is who he is," when no one is scripting it. Together, they construct something that's becoming increasingly rare in Xian's upper tier, the perception of coherence between the person and the machine behind them. The public image and the official communication strategy feel like they're describing the same human being. This matters more than it might seem, because Xian's top tier has historically run on a very different model. The dominant industry practice has been controlled mystique, a careful management of distance between celebrity and audience, where fan culture is tolerated but the official account maintains formal separation. The implicit message has been, we are the institution, you are the audience. What Xiao Zhan Studio did on June 27 was something closer to, we have been listening to your music. That shift is observable across multiple data points in the source material. The fan meme about quality youth observation activities emerged organically, immediately trended, and within what appears to be a very short window, received active participation from the official account. The studio didn't wait to see how the meme aged. They joined it. That level of real-time cultural awareness, and willingness to risk the institutional tone of an official account to participate in fan humor, suggests a team that is making very deliberate choices about the line between fan community and brand communication. For international observers watching Xian from outside, this is worth flagging as a potentially meaningful data point. Chinese entertainment management has been under pressure to evolve its fan relationship model, particularly following years of controversy around more extractive fan engagement practices. What's emerging in pockets of the industry is something that looks more like the model that's worked in K-Ent, genuine feeling two-way interaction between artist infrastructure and fan community, where the official communication doesn't just broadcast but responds. Whether this represents a broader strategic pivot by Xiao Zhan's team or simply the natural expression of a management culture that already operates this way, that's a question the available evidence doesn't definitively answer. What the evidence does show is that the combination of on-camera professionalism at the Magnolia ceremony and deeply fan-literate online behavior from the studio appears to be working. Multiple hashtags trended. The observation and study activities generated significant secondary content creation. The Xiao Zhan interaction was still being discussed days after the ceremony. And here is where the anchor anomaly reaches its full weight. A fan-made song called Eyes Glued to Xiao Zhan becoming the official soundtrack of a formal event release is, on its surface, a funny detail. Something to clip, share, laugh at for a few minutes, and scroll past. But pull back, and that small decision is a signal of something that's genuinely difficult to manufacture in celebrity management, an infrastructure that has absorbed fan culture so completely that it can deploy fan language in official contexts without it feeling cynical, forced, or condescending. The fans don't feel like they're being marketed to. They feel like they're being seen. That's not just good social media management. In the context of where Xian is right now, navigating industry-level questions about sustainable fan relationships, institutional credibility, and international expansion, it's a model that other teams in the industry are almost certainly paying attention to. The song is a joke. The choice to use it is not. If you watch entertainment not just for what happened, but for what it signals about how the industry is moving, Rabbit News Hallyu is built for exactly that. Subscribe if you want the analysis underneath the news, not just the headlines on top of it.